Well, good morning, everybody. Monday night today. Heading back in for another shed hunt. We've been back in this spot already this year. The spot I was hunting during the late season. Really only focused on the late season. The first time I ever hunted this spot was in the late firearms. Probably the last weekend of late firearms was the first time I'd ever even been in here. And I got into good sign and good action. So on these shed hunting adventures, I've been trying to get back in there and get back in here and kind of figure out what the heck is going on. Probably make this a focus point for next year. Of course, this spot, one of the struggles is you either have to boat in, boat across, or walk in, and it's a mile before you ever get into any type of deer action. Walking in, and of course you walk right through a lot of this bedding that they use. We're back in here today, a little bit later, so hopefully we'll find something this time. Stick with me, let's see how it goes. Well, I'm up checking out this south ridge line here. Checking their bedding for any antlers. I got this big cedar rub here, right at the edge of their bedding. Looks like they rubbed on that little one up there a little bit too. Make sure I keep checking all these little ridge lines as we go. This spot at Red Oak Ridge I was hunting is this opposite ridge over here. We'll eventually make our way back over there. A lot of ground to cover. Property line starts going up that way. I see a purple paint mark up there. Trying to stay up on these ridges and just glass down into this bottom. Looks like a nice little feeding point right here inside of the thermal bedding cover. Oh, there goes some deer. They just ran up onto the private. Starts to drop back down the hill right there. They was bedded right on that private public line. Right there when it jumped them. You're gotta be right over on this other hillside. They had to have been bedded right here. Right on that line. Private and public. Well, I'm making my way right along with this property line. Trying to watch out here in the power line cut. I just found this big grub. It's absolutely tearing that beech tree up. Another grub right here. On my one YouTube video, I'm up this tree, or I can't remember exactly which tree. I think it might have been that maple. Set up in that maple. You can see this buck. It's February 9th. They're still hitting this scrape. And all around right here on the property line. Rub. Working this ridge pretty hard. And this big, gnarly monster rub. Oh, yeah. Look at that dude. Now, I found this back when I was first hunting in here. I seen this rub for the first time. That's part of the reason when I first found the White Oak Ridge line that I was hunting, I made my way around this property line just like I am today. And one morning I actually found all this sign. And that's what prompted me to start hunting this area. I mean, just look at this. That's a good rub right there. I'd like to find his horn laying around here somewhere. So we're gonna press on. Keep looking. There you go. It looks like he's still messing with that. Still hitting these rubs. Now, I don't know, maybe somebody in the comments who knows better than me can elaborate on if they continue hitting those, how long they continue hitting those. Like, do they continue hitting those long after they've dropped their horns, or if he's still hitting these scrapes and rubs like that, do you think that means he's still holding? Let me know in the comments what you think. Another good rub there. Slow year. I really haven't ever found many sheds. This is kind of a new thing I'm getting into. I found a couple, but never when I was like specifically out looking for them. Bed right there. Right here on this beech ridge. Looks like I found a little bit of bedding. scrape. Tons of buck sign here. Say it's just a matter of time before I find one. Gotta try to take my time and be thorough. Well, I jumped up a tom turkey when I entered into the thicket back there. Still trying to hang with that property line. Talk about a thicket right here. I would say that a vast majority. There we go. Alright, I found the power line cut. I would say that the vast majority of the bedding is done right here. Out into this power line cut and then this super thick cedar bedding. I'll go up in this little clearing right here just a little bit and look around. Got to. Oh, looks like real good bedding. I'm trying to come up with some new spots for turkey hunting here in a few months too, so I'm glad I spotted that turkey. Looked like a big tom too. See if we can't find somewhere to get out of here. Well, there's got to be somewhere they've been going back and forth. Get out of here. I definitely didn't make it back this far the last time I was in here shed hunting. Get up here and check over the crest of this hill. I would say, oh yeah, looks like that right there. So I'd be willing to bet they come out in here and bed pretty regular. I don't think it'd be a half bad plan to set up, find somewhere where they cross this trail real regular. There's a big rub right there. Right there inside the tree line. Everything's trampled right here. A couple trails coming in and out. Big bottom right here. Just take a moment to glass around in here. Sure enough, there's some deer crossing over here. Well, I made my way down this power line cut. Right up to this hillside where I can glass down to this bottom. Down there. And I went full about halfway up that hill. Had a big doe cross down there. I don't know if I got it on film or not. I venture to say she's not the only one down in there though. I think what I'm going to do isn't very much public land going over this way. It just goes down into a creek bed. And basically comes back. Well, it goes on down, but the property line goes down and opens back up. About all the time I have. About as far as I can get with the time I have today. So, we'll walk up and check this crest. Look down on the other side one more time and make our circle back around. Head back out. I'm coming in here and rub it on this cedar. Woodpecker's got something going nuts in here. So just circle around and see if I can't spot whatever it is. Rub the top of that one off. Something's got that woodpecker over there going nuts. Just gonna follow this deer trail down into the drainage. Look at that Russian olive all rubbed up. Some really great sign in here. A couple walnut trees. Right there, a guy could probably put a pretty good stand in. Pretty heavily used deer trail coming down through here. Just jump on that bed down right there. It looked like a small doe. Very heavily used deer trail like that. Big ol' scrape under this tree. Right on the property line too. Do not go hunting on that side. I got a feeling it's only a matter of time, which will probably scare them out before I ever see them. But in this thicket, man, I know there's more deer in here bedded down than that. Another big rub here. Oh yeah, look at that guy. Jump on this trail, because why not? It certainly looks like it's getting used pretty regular. Trail camera, what's up? Good spot. Bet you got some nice bucks on camera. Intersection trail right there. Another main trail intersection. Big grubs. All lining it. Ow. 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 Get off me. A little rub over there. Tell you right now, this area is getting used heavily. And this is where I'd say most of my deer come from when I was hunting that White Oak Ridge line. Starting to get off the trail. Well, if I was ever going to find a shed, I think this is going to be the spot to do it. We're getting into more and more and more rubs and buckside. Look at that big cedar rub there. Super thick cover here. Rub. Another rub right there. Over here. Bottom of that honeysuckle is rubbed hard. Trail going out that way. But they move right down this drainage. Scrape, a licking branch right there. Another big scrape. Licking branch. Still freshening these up. Well, I found where a deer has died here. Looking at the bottom jaws, it looks like it was a bigger deer. Coming in on that trail I seen that doe cross the power line cut into earlier, making my circle back. Talk about a thicket. There, so thick. Be damn hard to hunt if you got a shot in that. Should be 5 yards. I know there's a couple bedding areas back this way. Go ahead and check them on my way back. Well, no luck finding sheds today. I'm not sure if it's too early or if I'm just not very good at finding them. That's probably the second. Second one's probably the one. Of course, I mean I can spot bones under the leaves. I mean, so you'd think I could spot an antler. Of course, it could still be a bit early. There could only be a couple of them that have dropped only one side. Tried going through all the bedding, but regardless, we learned some new stuff today about this property that we didn't know, and we've seen some deer, which confirmed our theories on where they was bedding. So all in all, I'd consider this a successful mission. I am pooped. I don't know how many miles I did today. I'd say it was a good bit. Ready to get home and give me a drink, get some chow in me, and hang out with the family. My wife's 27th birthday was yesterday, so a big happy birthday shout out to her. I love you. I cannot do this stuff without you. So thank you for all of your support, sweetie. It's been another good day. Any day you can get out here is better than sitting at home on the couch. Back to the old grind this week, and hopefully next weekend we'll be back out here and see if we can't come up with some sheds next time. Thanks for joining us.